For as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a teacher. I vividly remember setting up my dolls along the wall in my childhood bedroom and teaching them lessons I designed on pieces of paper. They each had names, assignments to complete, and roles to play in my fantasy of being their teacher. Over the years, I carefully watched my teachers in awe of how smart they were and how much they cared about each one of their students. I knew this would be my way in life. There was never a part of me that strayed from this goal. Teaching was going to be my life, and I had no idea how to get there. As stated in the stretch reading, we are to have aspirations and willpower to remain focused on the future. This was all foreign to me. I had no idea how to get there. I just knew I had to be there. I recall sitting in the lecture halls at Westchester University as a young and naive college student. These professors were filled with knowledge and an ability to teach us things we never thought we needed to know. I often sat in those rooms wondering where these people came from and how they knew so much. How could I possibly do something like this? How would I ever gain enough knowledge to be privileged to teach college students what I acquired in my brain? But one day, about 11 years ago, I found myself excited and anticipating a position as a college mathematics professor here at our very own Full Sail University. In the time I've been honored to serve here, I've desired to learn more and grow in my knowledge of teaching and the new skills that I could offer my students. I don't know where this program will take me, but I'm excited to see the doors that will open for me here at Full Sail. In the mastery writings, Green shares about returning to your origin and writes about love, passion, and wonder in the subject field we're gravitated toward. These words hit home to me when I read them because it genuinely describes the feelings I've felt about teaching for as long as I can remember. There was nothing more I wanted to repeat over and over than to be standing up there in front of the classroom where I could share all the things I've learned over the years and encourage my students to learn and grow into whatever and wherever their dreams led them. Setting my own agenda was something I had no idea how to do. I knew going to college was the answer, but no one in my family had ever gone, so I had no idea how this would unfold for me. My parents had no money saved, nor did they have any ability to help me. Student loans were my only answer, so pursuing my teaching goal was pretty much on me. As Green says here, you set your own agenda and command the resources available. I asked the questions and did the work needed to pursue what brought me the most passion in life. In avoiding the false path, I saw that teaching would always be a good career, and there would never be a time that teachers weren't needed. Many of my friends were longing for more prestigious careers and roles as leaders, and my dreams seemed pretty simple. However, reaching for this dream was a mountain in my eyes. It was a hill to climb where I had no way of knowing the challenges I would face on the journey. Green reminded me that this dream would fill me with energy and purpose. I had my eye on the prize and I stayed the course. During the adaptation phase, letting go of the past way of doing things was always a challenge. I like consistency. Being flexible and always looking for ways to adapt are daily struggles for me. Green's writing stuck out to me when he said, "You are on your own. Change is inevitable. Adapt accordingly." The only way for me to not hang on to the past mistakes I've made was to see them as mine, own them, and make the changes I needed. In finding my way back, I recognized that it requires sacrifice and patience because achieving something this big will not come easy. Lots of work, lots of time. The years I spent in class writing papers and teaching more lessons than I can remember have molded me into who I am today as an educator. Not all the days of teaching were enjoyable. Many brought me pain, heartache, and frustration, but these were needed to bring me where I am today, back to my dream. Green said it best, this process is full of challenges and pleasures, but keep the focus on years down the road where you will reap the reward of your efforts. The strategy that most speaks to me is to return to my origin. Green states you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. Your interests must transcend the field and border on the religious. These childhood attractions are more like sensations that have deep wonder, pleasure, power, and heightened awareness. This resonates with me deeply because I too have such a profound connection to providing knowledge and enthusiasm for learning. My SMART goals this month will be: 1, to meet with at least 3 colleagues in my degree program by the end of the month. And two, to create a daily schedule that includes work, diet, exercise, family, and school so that I can effectively manage my time for the months ahead.